like the band is back together.
Boys are back in town.
But it makes it kind of tough sometimes.
June of 22. That's the time yet. Oh, that truck looks familiar.
Almost Steven rolling in with my Carlo. If you can't tell, we won't say who, but one of us won the lottery.
All bought brand new trailers.
We made it. Made it to the test day. The new trailer, the new truck. We had a little trouble with the truck last day, but she's good to go now. Predictions, old man.
I think it's all good to go.
All right. He says it's good to go. Dad says it's good. Josh says it's good. Everybody's had their grimy hands on it because nobody believes me that it's actually ready to go.
Like that?
How's the smart car?
It shouldn't be street legal.
Did you tip it over going around the corner?
But I think the Passion Edition might need a pretty solid tune-up. Or is that the paddle shift that I'm lacking?
You got to put it in manual for the full paddle.
My God.
Yeah, it's something. All right, saddled up, probably like 10 cars back. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm not a hair worked up. I'm not worked up, but there's a lot of stuff going through the mind right now. But I feel pretty good about it. It's got a decent tune-up in it, maybe like a 570. Soft tune-up in it. It's kind of funny, I haven't felt the power come on that hard down track in a while, but this thing's working awesome. I could not be happier with the first pass. 143 to the 60, which we expected. We left on no power. 555 to the 8th, 131. So, I don't know, I'm damn happy with that. This thing drives like an absolute Cadillac now. It just feels so much better. I'm so happy to get that out of the way. I don't get shook, but I was a little shook when I was waiting to go out there to make that pass. But I'm glad it's got done. It's super relieving. So let's go back and let's turn it up a little bit. All right, so we're back up for round 2. We put a bunch more in on the hit. Try to make a little bit more on the brake too. So I don't know, this should, I'm not gonna stand on it and try to break a world record, but maybe get us down a high 30 or so. The car has ever driven. I went hard right off the hit. I mean, like immediately. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to look at it. I hear a little noise in the back right, so I gotta see what's going on there. don't have the tire planted like it should be, I can't tell if the rear steer is gone or not. Before that round, we put a 3/8 of a turn to steer the car with the steer bar in the upper four link. We definitely lost the tire. It only went 138 to 60, 547 at 132. So I don't know. I might be asking too much today for this surface to try to get down in the 20s or 30s or teens or whatever. But I don't know. Overall, I'm pretty happy. The car, it feels absolutely incredible. Other than that one where it shook to the right. So I think we're calling it good there. Pretty satisfied with it. But the real victory today is the smart car. This thing is absolutely incredible. I'm ruined and I can never drive a golf cart again. We got Josh, the little man's on the back. We got the AC blaring. We got the tunes on. We got cup holders. I think, how many people do you think drove this today? 19?
Yeah.
I think 19. It was just like community taxi. It was like those scooters in the cities where you just grab it. Absolutely incredible. Greatest thing I've ever owned in my life. So now we're back in the trailer. The last pass I made before I went up the car started kind of hard, and it seemed a little uncharacteristic. And when I got on the brake to do the burnout, there's a nice little fuel plume, not like raw fuel, but like it goes over fueling or oil, tough to say, but kind of a nice haze. And I thought, well, that's odd. And then it did the same exact thing when I got on the two-step, come on the brake, it did it pretty good again too. So I was gonna check this later this week, figure out, pull the plugs, do a compression check, see if anything funny's going on, or maybe an injector hung or something. I should just go to bed, but if I don't check this now, I won't be able to sleep all night. This one looks pretty good. So there's nothing overly odd on these that stands out other than, if you can see it, this one looks a little bit colder than the rest. No, they aren't. None of them are perfect. Two of them don't have a timing strap, two of them do. So I don't know. We'll have to look into it. These coil packs I put on here are kind of unknowns, and that was probably dumb of me to put some unknown coils on here for reasons I don't even know why. I don't remember why I did it. All I was really looking for on the plugs was like, oh no, that hole is roached, and none of them seem to be in that ballpark, other than that one that looks kind of cold. It's kind of weird. So I'm gonna pump all these and we'll see what that test says. Well, that seems odd and highly unlikely. I've never had one pump the same. Now, keep in mind, give or take like 5 numbers each way, like 148 to 153. I'm just rounding on all these. It's more of like a relative thing. I don't really, whatever it pumps at, but I'm just kind of looking for like one down hole, which I don't see. I don't know. Looks relatively healthy still, but I'm gonna have to get to bed soon because